So it's August 16th, 2020. It is our 8-year wedding anniversary, and I have the day off. I was a bit of an idiot at work and overworked myself carrying things that were too heavy and other stuff. I knew better, but it had to be done. And so now I'm home. I've been resting. And it's been the weekend, that's why I get to rest. But anyway, I thought that I would show another garden tour because it's been 2 weeks and a lot has happened. And so, let's see, I'll start out with my tunnel, my vertical garden, because the sun it's like the perfect time of day to do that, before it disappears behind these trees here. It'll go behind the trees, and so right now it's got optimal sun. So let's see here then. Yeah, I've got quite a few of these, the Brad's Atomic Grape. It's Wild Boar Farms. And it is supposed to look kind of like this and then change other colors when it ripens. And there's more back there. But these are awfully dark. So I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. Maybe. But anyway, I got quite a few of those. And then I believe this might be Cosmic Eclipse, and that is very black for a cosmic eclipse. Either that or they've just been getting a lot of sun, I don't know. It's my first year actually seeing them reach maturity, so this is all my Wild Boar Farms tomatoes. It's still very low production just because, well, this is northern Sweden. It's been a very cold summer mostly, so been kind of tricky. There's a lot of tomatoes that have a bunch of flowers on them, but not tomatoes. Most have tomatoes, but there are ones like this that just now starting to really flower, even though I sowed these seeds like half a year ago. Yeah, we've got so many. There's Lilac Giant there. This plant is absolutely full of tomatoes. This is Crushed Heart. So there's lots of tomatoes on this one. Even more here. So I will definitely be growing Crushed Heart by Wild Boar Farms, because that is crazy. These are really pretty tomatoes too, because it's a meaty heart-shaped one that gets some blue on it, and it's kind of striped and speckled, and then it turns red. It's very pretty. Here's a big Russian tomato, a Zoyka. That one's pretty big actually. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, that'll be ready soon too. Anyway, you see most of these do have tomatoes on them, and I will be able to save seeds at the very least to have for years and years to come. So I have most of these will give me seeds, and also of course to be able to try the tomatoes. By the way, in this tunnel the first half where I get the most sun here. This is where I have the beef tomatoes so that they get the most support. Because as you see, this is pretty heavy duty support I can offer them. And but in the back there, those are all cherry tomatoes because it gets more shade, and so that would be less time for stuff to actually be able to mature back there. So we thought cherry tomato is working there, and it actually is. But yeah, up here is where all the beef tomatoes are. I think I was expecting them to be much bigger, but it's been cold. But I'm just happy, I'm thankful, because last year I got 0 harvest, so I couldn't even save seeds. It's just one of those summers where you get a little something, and so I'm just happy that I had such a variety so that I can save as many seeds as I can. Here I've got even my very first Cherokee purples. Look at that funky tomato. It's all cat-faced, but it looks good. So this is my first Cherokee purple. I've been trying to grow it a couple years now, and it just never got to maturity in time. Here's another one. And there. And there. So, very cool. Here too. I've got like at least 5, probably more. After that, I've got a lot of different brandy wines as well. So, let's see. I think, well, these might be black ones, black brandy wine, and then I've got, yeah, there's a lot, actually, a lot coming on. Dang, look at that. Yep. I will definitely have all colors of brandy wine. So there's black, there's yellow, and, well, it said red. I'm gonna see if it's any different than the original Sudeth strain. It might be, because it said red, whereas these guys, the pink ones, pinkish red, they don't really get red, and they're the Sudeth strain, they're called. So, yeah, we'll see if they're any different. And from this side, you can see other types of tomatoes on the front side that are growing. They're beef tomatoes. Look, yeah, you can see it pretty good from the back. So let me go around. I will film the front yard and the backyard in a little bit. I can't really be on my feet, so I will do that, but I need to rest. Look at that cluster of tomatoes. Oh my gosh. These are like 6 or something. Just in that one cluster called Marmanda. Goodness. Oops, now I messed with it. Is it gonna stand? Okay. Lilac giant again. These are gourds, but no female flowers yet, so maybe it's just too cold. So they're not growing any gourds. It grew really long. Darn it. Lemon cucumber. Cucumbers were really bad this year. Like super bad. I had another small one here somewhere. Can't see it right now. Anyway, in here I've got climbing zucchini. I think it will have time. We've got more than a month left, and now that it's reached this height, it should really take off. It's got its tendrils and flowers. So yeah, I think from here it's gonna really shoot straight up on the trellis. And I really like that little climbing zucchinis, so we'll see. We have a crap ton of zucchinis on the front. Here we have like beans and stuff. I think these are my asparagus beans. I want like that. Yeah, that one says red noodle. I'm hoping, because I want to save seeds. There's only one bean of that. And then asparagus beans. Guess we'll see. Something has been eating them. Like really eating everything. So I guess they're good. Then we've got cherry tomatoes here. Lots on the way. Lots. Yeah. Here's a nice little cluster too. And that is black cherry. And here we got black sweet cherry. And we got like Tiny Tim and Bosque Blue, Cheerio. Lots are coming on that one here. And Ealdy back there, but not much is happening. Last year it was crazy good. Now nothing's happening. We have lots of cherry tomatoes here coming as well. And beans behind them. Look, it's just a whole wall of beans. Very pretty. Let's see. This one is called Matilda. I chose it because that's my daughter's name. And it's one of the first ones to produce, so that's cool. Let's see. Little bean flowers. Yeah, and little predators. We also have stuff on the backside here. I mean, it's better to walk from down there, but these are all cherry tomatoes, and you can see there's plenty on the way. Yesterday I picked a few sweetie ones down there. Let's see, here it's just a bunch of Japanese greens, but looks like stuff ate most of them. I was not very happy with that. This is different kinds of Mizuna, like spicy kind of lettuces and spinach and so forth. Here I've got green onion, 2 types. It's fine, nothing ate that. Of course, I've got my beautiful nasturtiums. And more here. I had a sunflower up there by the gourds. Let's see how big it gets. Some Japanese lettuces. Chard that hasn't really taken off. I don't know if anything's going to become of it. The dirt is really dry. But yeah, there's plenty of cherry tomatoes here. Ah, there's a purple dragon, or was it? Yeah, purple prince rather. Cool. And then we've got Sun Baby. And then Sweetie. Here's more Sweetie. There's like, where is it? Right. This is the white sweet cherries. So these actually turned us white. And then the regular white one too. Very cool. So we have kind of a hexagon theme going on throughout the garden where we can. This area gets so much shade, so I don't know. I thought chard could make it, but last year it was no problem. I don't know what the deal is. And this is radicchio from last year that survived and now going to give us seeds. Hey Gigi. Hey Gigi. What's up? You're cute. Hey Gigi. Oh, there you go. So at the end of this tunnel, you can see it goes up like that, and it's just really beautiful. The idea is that things are supposed to grow over it completely. The climbing small winter squashes just didn't make it. They were planted back there, and same with the cucumbers. They were on this side, but they were just very poor this year. Under here we have broccoli plants. Broccoli, a little bit cauliflower, going all the way to this shed here. Because I figured this is a shady place, but it still gets some light. And they are starting to grow now, so there's no problem that it's going to be cold kind of soon, because broccoli doesn't care about that much. So anyway, I will also do segments for the front yard and backyard, because I'm going to go sit down with my husband there on our anniversary, right Mickey?
Yeah.
And have a little bit of coffee and breakfast and just sit there and relax.